You have to do a university course or higher education course which leads directly to a specific job. Is that true or is it false?
False.
False, yes, absolutely. So you may want to qualify as a social worker or a teacher, but you don't have to. You could go and do a degree in a subject you're interested in and then do some sort of postgraduate route, or, you know, see where that takes you. There's lots of graduate roles that are not about necessarily doing a specific degree. Okay, you can do a foundation year at university or an access course at college at level 3, which will help you prepare for higher education. True or false?
True.
True, yeah. So after GCSE, a lot of people will then go on and do an access course at a local college for a year, or maybe 2 years if it's offered part-time, or they might come to a university and do a 1-year foundation year. So there's lots of different foundation years around. They've become more common in recent years. Leeds has a few different ones, some full-time ones in sciences and business and arts and humanities, and then we run one that's part-time, and it's specifically for mature students. So we'll give you a bit more information about that later on. Okay, next question. If English is not your first language, your English needs to be at level 2 or GCSE level to go to higher education. True or false? It's a bit of a harder one.
I think it's true.
Yeah, in most cases, yeah, and which is why we were saying before that it's great that this group have either done or are considering doing GCSEs in English and maths, because they are absolute springboards into other courses. And particularly if English is your second language, there's it can be all right finding ESOL courses, English as an additional language courses at lower levels, but once you get to that kind of level 2 stage, there just isn't enough. So often people get signposted onto GCSE English, and it's then you're doing that fantastic nationally recognised qualification, the same as everyone else, and it can open up lots of doors. So it can be really beneficial to get an English GCSE if English is your second or additional language. 2 more questions. You can study on a higher education course at a further education college as well as at university. True or false?
True.
What was that?
That's true.
It is true, yeah. So what is it, University Centre? I can't remember the name. University Centre, I think, is Leeds City College's higher education unit, and then pretty much all further education colleges, Wakefield, Bradford, Calderdale, they all have higher education provision within them now. So there's lots of different ways that you can do a degree. It doesn't have to be in a university. And the final question, you may be able to get extra money for childcare costs when you study at university or in higher education. True or false? Oh.
True.
True, yes. So people can get up to 80%, I think, of their childcare costs covered.